Yo, what is good, everybody, and welcome to the debut of the Prestige Draft League. I'm QtheCostaRican, and this is week 1 of the Draft League. You might be thinking to yourself, you've been talking about your capture card not working a lot. How are you able to record this? Well, it's just working today. I don't know. I did a test battle for about 15 minutes and no frame drops. So knock on wood. Let's hope that keeps it up. In our week 1 matchup, we are going against none other than the creator of the Draft League, Lamburrito, and his, oh crap, I forgot what his team name was, and his Sacramento Slowpokes. So, the Pokemon this man has available to him to be bringing, I think it's a him. I actually don't even know, to be honest. He has Gmax Caparaja, which can be a problem. Excadrill, Sylveon, Piloswine, Runegrigus, Heliolisk, Drampa, Gastrodon, and Maractus. So now you might be thinking to yourself, that's a pretty slow team this man has. And his only Trick Room set is Runegrigus. Well, that's kind of what we're centered around here, trying to stop today, if he wants to go for the Trick Room shenanigans on his Runegrigus. We have a dedicated lead-in for Buki. Rockin' Taunt, so we can stop all that. We could even stop his hazard setting if we so choose. We could burn things on, that are, because a lot of his Pokemon are physical attackers, minus Sylveon, and obviously Gastrodon and Heliolisk. And then we could set spikes, you know what I mean? With Focus Sash, so we're able to at least get 2 turns off, guaranteed. And then up next, we got Bree, who's also rocking Will-O-Wisp, who is not a Sylveon counter, but a somewhat of a Sylveon, like, we're just going to be trading Fairy-type moves and hoping to kill each other. Basically, Sylveon could be rocking Shadow Ball as well, but as long as it's not like a spec Sylveon, we'll be good in this matchup. We'll actually be pretty decent against it. But otherwise, his Sylveon can kind of just do work on my team. We have a G-Max Machamp, nickname Pain. Shout out to Dino, who's also in this draft league, who gave me this shiny G-Max Machamp because it had guts, and that's what I wanted. Although we weren't able to acquire the Flame Orb, because it's difficult to get that in this game. It really is. We're rocking Scope Lens because G-Max Machamp's G-Max move is G-Max Chi something. Either way, it gives you the same effect that a Focus Energy does, while also being able to attack. So we're rocking Scope Lens on top of that to try and get as many crits as possible, as well as rocking Bulk Up. Because if we can bulk up on something that we burned previously, in the Dynamax, I want to say we just get a clean sweep. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if we'll be able to get it off, but that's the goal here. We got Mandibuzz, the shiny Mandibuzz, rocking heavy duty boots and overcoat with these moves. He's our defog. She's our defogger. She can toxic stall things. We can roost off damage on a burn. Gmax Caparage is kind of what she's there for. We got Grassman, the Rotom. I elected to go Rotom over Rotom Heat because I liked his matchup more so than Rotom Heat did. If he does bring Gastrodon, Rotom is literally the only thing that can deal with it, outside of like critting with my Gmax Machamp. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of what the idea was here. Also rocking Will-O-Wisp on him because I really need to burn things. A lot of his team is physical attackers. And then we got our tried and true ham sandwich rocking Choice Specs, because there's nothing else. There's nothing in the game better than a Choice Specs ham sandwich. So that is going to be the intro. When we get the code, and I will link battle with this man, and I'll see you all next time, or see you all in the battle. See ya. All right, and it seems we have found this man. All right, let's go. We're getting into it, man. We're getting into it. How's this gonna go? I don't know. I'm a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna be okay here, though. As long as, even if he doesn't bring Runegrigus, that's gonna be like better for us. Then we don't have to deal with it at all. Then I can just basically throw my Sylveon. I can basically throw my Frostlass away on anything. So like, that's cool. Like I said, Sylveon is kind of a problem for us. I don't really see him bringing Drampa, but Drampa can put in work too. This is our team. That's the team we have. It's Dragapult, Rotom, and four females. So you know it's gonna be good. Battle music. We want to get some good music going. Oh, it's Into the Fog. Into the Fog sounds really nice. Now another thing in this matchup I'm kind of worried about is the battle timer itself. We got 20 minutes to fight a 6v6. And as you guys should probably know from watching other Wi-Fi battle videos, sometimes 20 minutes isn't even enough for 3v3s. So like, Golisopod's not on his team, is it? Hold up. He is bringing Runegrigus. Hold up, Golisopod's on your team? Golisopod is on your team? I didn't know that. Hold up. Did I miss something? He must have traded. Yeah, he must have traded. Either way, our dedicated lead is Fubuki, just in the off chance that he wants to lead off with Runerigas. If he doesn't, I might just swap out, unless he leads off with his with a physical attacker that I kind of am worried about. Then I will just stay in and Will-O-Wisp. He said, yeah. I don't remember that, but it's whatever. I just want to check something real quick. We have 30 seconds. Hold on. Wait for me. Oh, I guess it is. Huh. I must have missed something. It's whatever. He didn't bring Oh, he did bring Silver. Dang it. Well, Sylveon's a problem, so we gotta deal with that. And this is looking like the team we're gonna be leading off with. So let's go. Let's go in. Let's get into it. Let's just do it. And I hope no frames drop. Knock on wood. Like I said, I recorded for 15 minutes just on random link battles, and no frames dropped whatsoever. And so I'm hoping we get that same amount of luck here. You know what I mean? I didn't change anything other than what I was testing out like a week ago. So he led off with Piloswine, which we're actually okay with. He could Stealth Rocks. I actually kind of need Fubuki for something else. So you know what? I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp. I said I was gonna Will-O-Wisp on lead. That's what I'm gonna do. I could taunt him to prevent his rocks, but I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp, cut his attack in half, so now Mandibuzz can come in and kind of deal with it. Stealth Rocks, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We're going to be able to preserve our Sash on our Fubuki by going out into our Mandibuzz right now and just clicking Defog. So let's just do that. We have to go pretty quickly so that we don't have to go down a timer, because we're both worried about it. He even said it too. So hopefully we can finish the battle without having to, you know, worry about the timer, basically. He's going for Earthquake. Beautiful switching on my part. I am going to knock off and either knock off this man's Eviolite or knock off somebody else's something. So that's what we're going for. I could Defog next turn on whatever wants to come in. He goes for Ice Shard. It's going to do minimal damage. I am max defense Mandibuzz, and he's burned. So that actually did a lot more than I thought it would. But I knock off his Eviolite, which is great. Beautiful. I can even get a crit. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have another move on this man. On this Mandibuzz that can do work against this thing. So I am just going to Defog. But I can actually just Roost Stall with his burn. I can do that with my Mandibuzz. So that's actually pretty clutch here. He's actually doing surprise. Okay, that was a crit. I was going to say, he's actually doing surprisingly a lot of damage for a burned Piloswine. And Ice Shard's not that strong of a move. But either way, we Defog the rocks away. He's still burned. I'll keep looking to the left just to see if frames are dropping, because if they are, I'm going to be so upset. I am just going to Roost. I can reveal Roost here. He probably just Stealth Rocks. But I'm just going to reveal Roost here either way. No, but just still Ice Shard. It's 6, so we're going to be able to get some full HP, and he's going to be half HP burned still. So it's looking like Mandibuzz is doing her job currently. The only thing we're fearing right now is a late game Trick Room with his Runerigas. Runerigas? Runerigas? The whole world's, you know, not sure how to pronounce that name, to be honest. Let's just forget about it. You know what I mean? We're just gonna forget about it. Oh man, this is gonna be great. If I can get this up on Sunday, what did I do? Did I knock off? I knocked off. Yo, what are we knocking off? Sylveon's. Alright, tell me what the Sylveon's rocking. Let's go. Choice specs. Pixie Plate. Alright, we'll take that. We will take that. Like I said, we don't have a dedicated switch into the Sylveon, but we do have Bree, who is somewhat of a counter to it. Now that we know that it was Pixie Plate, we know it's not choice spec, so it's not doing massive damage. And it's not doing as much damage as it normally would do because we knocked off its Pixie Plate. So, we trace Pixelate, which is actually pretty cool. She's gonna Hyper Voice. I am rocking Whoa, that did a lot of damage. I am rocking Leftover Psyshock, so I'm assuming this thing's either max special attack or max Spadef. Either way, Spadef is usually higher than its defense, which is why I'm rocking Psyshock. I could Calm Mind, but I actually clicked Psyshock. Okay, I wish I would have Calm Minded, bro. Oh man, that would have been clutch. I wish I would have Calm Minded. We're both we're both deciding our moves really fast. Like, we both really do not want this to go down to timer. I love it. I actually love it. This is hilarious. I'm gonna look at his Pokemon. I'm honestly not too scared of anything. I can just actually get a Calm Mind up now. But I think I'm better off just Side Shocking. I think it's a 2 to 3 KO. Man, if I would have Calm Mind that first turn, that would have been lit. That looks like a 2-hit KO to me. And he's gonna Hyper Voice again. We should live this unless a crit. No crits. Let's go. We get Leftovers Recovery. He could Protect, which is perfectly fine. He's just prolonging the inevitable. I'm not gonna predict at all. I'm just gonna click Side Shock again. And hopefully get the KO on the Sylveon. We do outspeed, obviously, because we're Gardevoir. Does Breeby get the first kill? No! On foot, Breeby's gonna go down. Man, I was really looking forward to Breeby getting the first kill of the league. That would have been lit. So let's see. We gotta go out to something that's faster than the Sylveon, basically. I can go out into Grassman, I suppose. Grassman has a decent match. I can Grassman Volt Switch into something else. I guess I could do that. Yeah, let's just do that. I could Grassman Volt Switch into something else. Did he bring Excadrill? Did I even see Excadrill on Team Preview? Hold up. I actually don't remember. That's like his best Pokemon. Who do I got into? Who does he got left? I don't really remember. I guess Mandibuzz is good here in every aspect. Because we can Toxic something unless he goes out to Caparage. Then we can't Toxic it. And we've only revealed knockoff Defog Roost. Like, what are the odds that he assumes we're Toxic? You know what I mean? So, Grassman ends up getting the first kill of the Draft League, right? Unless we already knocked out one of his Pokemon and I just don't remember. I don't think we knocked out his Piloswine. I think he switched. He does go out in Caparage, which is a little unfortunate. Because we're not going to be able to burn it. But I very much appreciate a knockoff here on this thing. We can knock off its Life Orb if that's what he's rocking. That's what a lot of Caparages are rocking. And then we could actually go out into our Gmax and basically just, you know, be good here. I do kind of want to get a burn up though, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Because I can't risk Rotom, because I need Rotom for Gastrodon. And, yeah. We do knock off. Hopefully we knock off his Life Orb. Metal Coat. That ups your Steel-type moves, I believe? Ooh, now we can't burn him. That's a physical play rough right there. Fortunately enough, I can just Roost Stall his Gmax turns. I can actually just Roost Stall his Gmax turns. I guess actually Play Rough is going to be doing a lot more now, but at the least I can stall out 2 of his Gmax turns, so we're good here. We're good here. I click Roost. Whew, I gain how much HP back? That looks like enough to. I could actually stall out all his Gmax turns. Gmax Rockfall though. Hold up. He's gonna set the sand now. Oh, bro. Bro. As long as he doesn't set his Steel Stealth Rocks, we're good. Even though if he does, I could actually just defog next turn. So yeah, we're actually good here. I'm just going to Roost again. I gotta remember, I just almost clicked Dynamax for no reason, honestly, because even if we could Dynamax with Mandibuzz, it's definitely not a good choice to do it. But I gotta remember, you could only Dynamax your Gigantamax Pokemon. I seriously almost just forgot. Alright, so no Steel Stealth Rocks. We don't have to worry about that at all. And I could actually stall out turns of Sandstorm right now. And then go hard out into Fubuki, maybe? Actually, I kind of want to go down here, because I actually don't want to... Okay, we're going to stall out turns of Sandstorm. So his special defense isn't as high as it is right now. Because Steel Rock and Ground types, when they're in Sandstorm, the special defense, I think, goes up by 1.5. I could be wrong. He could also miss these next Play Roughs, which is something that could be, you know, really cool for us. We're just going to keep roosting. Because I want to get a safe switch in. So he's got, what, Stone Edge, Play Rough, probably, you know, some Steel move, Iron Head. Yeah, definitely Iron Head, because he was rocking a Metal Coat. So, how many turns of Sandstorm left? 1. Okay, I actually do want to go down here. Like, believe it or not, I actually do want to go down here. Do I need Mandibuzz? I don't think I do. We knocked off Pillowswine's item. Yeah, I really don't think I need Mandibuzz. I want to go down right here. So I can get a safe switch into, Fubuki. And burn. Rock Slide, he lands. Okay, so not Stone Edge, it was Rock Slide. That's fine. Well, Mandibuzz goes down. Okay, so actually, so what did we see? We saw Play Rough, we saw Rock Slide, a Steel type move, definitely. And I don't know what his fourth move will be. But I think I should go, I either go for Fubuki, Burn. The only thing is, then I'm kind of fearing a late game Trick Room. So I could just straight up go for Pain. But if I can set up on this thing with Pain after Fubuki dies. So that's the plan. So I think I actually just do that. Yeah, I think I just hope I land a Will-O-Wisp. He could miss his Play Rough, he could miss his Rock Slide. His best bet is to go for Iron Head, obviously. But I'm just gonna burn. I'm gonna burn. Come on, Fubuki, land. Let's go, Fubuki. You're clutch. Shout out to Alolan Tranicola. Shout out to the Pokemon Diamond randomizer playthrough. He does go for Iron Head. Knocks me down to Sash, even though he's burned. That's crazy. Do I just want damage on this thing? Nah. I'm just gonna go for a Spike. I guess I value a Spike more than damage. Let's do that. Let's go for a Spike. Bro, and then we can click Bulk Up with our Machamp and then Gigantamax the next turn. I love how we're both selecting our moves super quickly. I love it. Alright, so Fubuki's down. His G-Max Copperage claims 2 lives, but it's okay. It's all going according to plan. We gotta save Rotom for Gastrodon. And now it's time for Pain to come in and try and crit some things. Let's do it, Pain. We don't have a Flame Orb to activate our Guts, but Bulk Up just does just the same thing. It does just the same thing. And if he doesn't see the Flame Orb pop, he might assume we're not Guts, and he might assume we're No Guard. And with that being said, I can freely do some things. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe his like, ooh, that's gonna hurt. Live! Alright, sick. No crits. Alright, I like it. Now, I kind of want a G-Max Close Combat, to get my Focus Energy up. The only problem is if he goes out into Runerigas, so I guess... Okay, he stays in. Sick. We're gonna kill this Copperage, I think. And we got... Yeah, we're +1. We're 100% killing this thing. And then we get a Focus Energy up, which gives us the higher chance to crit. I think that stacks with Scope Lens. I could be wrong. But I think we got it from here. We got Earthquake to hit everything else on the field. Let's go. G-Max Chi Strike. That's a dead Trunk. I think there's only 5 minutes left in this battle, though. And I don't know how many Pokemon he has left, to be honest. I actually wasn't paying attention. I am going to be watching this back. And, you know, writing down who knocked out who. Because I don't know if he's keeping track of, like, kill leaders and stuff like that. Puzzle. That's a Runerigas. Now, he could go for his, what's it called, right here. He definitely could. His Trick Room. But who does he have left? He has a Burn, Piloswine, Gastrodon, Runerigas, and Golisopod. Alright, so Max Quake. It's the only move I can hit this man with. I'm doing it. He could go for Trick Room, but that's fine. A +1 Max Quake. He probably lives this if he's max defense. He is max defense. Does he get the Trick Room up? It's looking like he does. Don't go for Trick Room, please. Will-O-Wisp! Bro! Let's go! We are now Guts boosted. We are bulked up, Guts boosted. G-Max Machamp right now. Bro, that was not the play. That was not the play. If he watches this back, which he has told me he's watched my videos before. If he watches this back, bro, this is gonna be great. Oh my god. That was not the play. He to be fair, he assumed I was No Guard, you know what I'm saying? I was in the chat talking about a lot about like not being able to get a Guts Machamp. And then, you know, Dino blessed me with a Guts Machamp. And I honestly think if we can live a couple more attacks from like Golisopod, we're good here. I think Machamp's got it. Oh man, this is great. This is literally the best case scenario. Piloswine's dead. Bop boop beep. We haven't gotten a crit yet, I don't think, actually. We are small again. I really don't want to close combat because I don't want to lower my defenses. So I think Earthquake will just kill here. I'm +1 and Guts boosted. I think, and burn, you know what I mean? Like, Guts, I think we got Ki shards for maximum damage. That did 9. Okay, let's go. We're gonna get an Earthquake off. Sick. That does secure the KO. And that was a crit. Yo, that's crit number 1, I think. I wasn't paying attention to how many crits we got, but that was crit number 1 nonetheless. Oh, man, this is going so well. This is going so well. I'm so glad he burned us. I don't think we needed it, to be fair. I think, that's Gliscopod. I think, what's his face? What's my guy's name? Ham Sandwich could have cleaned up. Ham Sandwich hasn't even seen the field yet. So these both are not very effective. I'm facading, bro. I'm facade. I forgot we were rocking facade. Oh, man, what's this doing? That's doing damage. He didn't die. He got emergency exited, though. And we have a spike up, so he's dead on switching. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, this was great. This was a great week 1. This was great. This was great. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I don't know if a facade kills this thing. Because what is facades? The attack power is double, so it's 140. And this is actually... Close combat actually does more damage. Let's do it. Let's go close combat. Maybe we get a crit. Kill this. Maybe Machamp just gets the sweep here. Oh, man, that was great. Oh, Machamp just gets the sweep here. You hate to see it. I love to see it. That's a crit. Did the crit matter? I don't know. He's saying GG's in the chat. I'm going to say GG too. That was great. Oh, man, that was good. That was good. Is it Guts? Yes. Yes, it is. It is Guts, brother. It's okay. Mango Pot goes down to Rotom Mo's Spike. And that's a final GG to my opponent, Mr. Lamburrito. Oh, man, that was great. That was great. I am going to... I actually don't think he has a mic. I am going to ask him if he wants to... I'll take his lead card, sure. I'm going to ask him if he wants to, get a interview in, and if he says yes, then you will see a little extra minutes at the end of this little outro. But if not, then I have been QtheCostaRican. That is week 1 of the Prestige Draft League. My Costa Rican Rotoms went in, man. We got, I think it was a 3-0. We got the 3-0 victory, and I'm really looking forward to. If I could have got the Trick Room up, I could have probably. Yeah, why didn't you do that, you will-o-wisp? I will see you all in week 2. I don't know who we're going up against, but the prep starts today. Peace. All right, so we were actually able to snag an interview with the creator of the Draft League himself, Lamburrito. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Kind of sucks that I took an L, but I'll have to learn from what my mistakes were this week. So
I was actually really fearing your either an early game or a late game Trick Room with your Runerigus, which is actually why I led off with my Frostlass to taunt you, but you didn't lead off with him. So I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen? What was
so? Oh, so my thing was I was gonna lead off with Pillow Swine. He has Stealth Rocks to Eviolite, Thick Fat, so being able to take anything, like have an Ice move, a Fire type move. Well, I really didn't know what I was gonna do here because my plan was to like have Runerigus, Trick Room, have the ability for Gliscopod to come in here and then just sweep with the Life Orb and having the bulk.
I actually didn't even know you had Gliscopod. I wrote down all your Pokemon, and I guess I just forgot to write down Gliscopod. Did you do like a trade or something, or did you always have Gliscopod?
Yeah, I drafted Gliscopod.
Oh, okay, that's weird. I just missed it then.
So, and then I was kind of sad because you knocked out the Metal Coat, so I didn't really want to use the Max Steel Spikes because you had Defog, so there was really no point to even try to get the things. I just needed a special super effective move. I didn't really expect Mandibuzz to be that bulky.
She's max defense, max HP.
I thought I could have one-shot the Starfall, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, I actually didn't even. I forgot it. What's the face? What's it called? Caparajah. I forgot Caparajah even got Play Rough. So I was like, yo, they're like this best thing he can hit me with is G-Max Rockfall, and I was like, oh wait, I saw G-Max Starfall. I was like, yo, what is this? Caught me off guard.
And it kind of sucked because after picked my draft, I realized that my entire team has basically below base 50 speed.
Yeah, no, that was a big thing. That's why I assumed you were gonna go for Trick Room, because I was all like, yo, his team is mad slow. He's like, besides, and I'm surprised he didn't bring Excadrill, because that's like your only speedy Mon and Heliolisk, I suppose. But yeah,
want to bring the Escadrille because if I brought it, I wouldn't have a Stealth Rock user other than Runerigus, and Runerigus is just there to use Will-O-Wisp, have Trick Room, and then be able to Phantom Force to get that priority move and be able to go behind and dodge attacks and be able to knock out your your Dragapult. Because that was
I didn't even see the field. I was a little upset about that. Dragapult didn't even come out.
I knew Dragapult was coming. I knew Gardevoir was coming. I knew, like, I basically had your team all planned out except the Frostlass. I didn't really think of that much coming.
The funny thing about Gardevoir is I actually only brought it because I didn't want to level up. What's it called? What's the table? Ice table. Bergmite evolves into, what's it called?
Avalugg.
Avalugg. Yeah, I have a Bergmite like grinded up. I mean, like what's it called? Hatched for it. I just didn't feel like leveling it up and stuff. So I was like, you know, I already have a regular Gardevoir ready. I'm just gonna bring that. But I was actually rocking, because most of your Pokemon are physical attackers. I was rocking Will-O-Wisp on like 3 of my Pokemon. I think Gardevoir had it. Yeah, Gardevoir had it. Frostlass and Rotom had it. So I was ready for your physical attackers with that. And I was so hoping you were gonna think my Machamp wasn't Guts because I didn't activate a Flame Orb. I just couldn't get Flame Orb because, you know, it's super difficult to get in this game. So I was actually super happy that you Will-O-Wisp me. I was like, oh man, if he Will-O-Wisp me, it'd be great.
I was like, this is either a win or a lose situation. Either I Will-O-Wisp it to take the away of the damage, or I'm giving him a better chance to win.
I was actually rocking Scopelangs on my Machamp as well because I didn't have any other. I was like, you know, whatever. I don't know if that stacks with G-Max Cheese Strike, but let's see. If it does, it does. And I think I got like 2 or 3 crits. So.
And like most of my Pokemon, all these Pokemon are defense, and they're all boosted in defense. I'm pretty sure, except Sylveon's boosted in HP. So is Gastrodon. Yeah. So my team is basically just to bulk out everything.
What was your Sylveon set? Was it like max HP, max special attack?
I think it was max HP, half special attack, and then some in special defense, so we could eat up those special hits.
Yeah. See, I was really worried about your Sylveon, which is why I was glad you switched it in on a knockoff. Because I just knocked off its Pixie Plate. I was really fearing Choice Specs because that thing just went in on my team.
Yeah, because if I would have got the Pixie Plate off damage, it would have probably one-shot Mandibuzz.
Oh, yeah.
And it probably could have one-shot a lot of other things on your team.
It's what allowed me to get some chip damage on you with Gardevoir knocking off that Pixie Plate. But yeah, my plan was just to burn all your physical attackers, get Mandibuzz in on your Copperage so I can stall out your Dynamax turns, and then hopefully get a late-game sweep from a champ. That was kind of my play there. And then if I had to clean up with Dragapult, then I'd clean up with Dragapult. But yeah, man, it was really fun week 1. Looking forward to week 2. I don't know who my opponent is. Haven't checked it out yet. But are we the first to battle this? Are we the first?
I think we are.
Because I haven't seen anybody else talking in the what's it called chat.
Win chat, yeah. And I'm gonna put everyone's records on the docs, so I'm gonna like a record underneath their team name, and then like have whatever they are. But I don't think I played bad week 1. I honestly kind of think I just made some bad decisions. I think I brought the perfect team for your team, but just made bad decisions. So.
Yeah, that Will-O-Wisp play was definitely not the play.
Yeah,
but you know, you thought what you thought. You didn't think I was Guts, so it makes sense. You know what I mean? If I'm not Guts, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Because if you weren't Guts there, I probably could have won.
Yeah, I don't know if you would have won, but you definitely would have got your Trick Room up. And then what were you rocking on? Did you have Shadow Claw on him?
No, I have Phantom Force
okay.
and Earthquake. And then
you definitely would have had a higher chance to win, that's for sure. If you would have, if I wasn't Guts, or if you didn't.
I was kind of mad that first impression wasn't very effective.
You first impression me? I wasn't even paying attention.
No, I wasn't. I didn't first impression you. I said I'm kind of mad it's not very effective, so I went for the liquidation.
Oh so. yeah. Because I think fighting resist bug. Pretty sure.
But no, the way I got my Golisopod could have probably won the game there, in certain ways, because having the ability to have Leech Life now that there's a base 80 power could really deal some damage. And
the only thing I hate about Golisopod is his ability. His emergency exit is it works sometimes, but most of the time it's just like it hinders you, obviously, because like you go you're usually slower unless you're using first impression because it's a priority move, and then like you just, you know what I mean, like you got knocked down to the point where the next time you switched in you died to Spike, so that was a little unfortunate.
But other than that, I had fun first week. Definitely gonna be making a whole new team for this.
Same here,
I'm probably gonna starting up right now. Actually,
I had a really good time. I just got done, like EV training everyone, and I was like, all right, you know what, I got time today. I guess I'll hit him up and see if he's ready. And yeah, you were super ready. I was like, yo, let's go, let's do it.
Yeah, I had my team already actually set up 2 weeks prior. When we were doing the draft, my entire team was already set up, and I was like,
I still had to grind up. I needed to get a Rotom, the G-Max Machamp, which Dino gave to me, and I still need to grind up an Onix, Steelix, a Steelix, and a Avalugg. So I haven't even touched those guys yet. They're there, ready to be leveled up and and stuff. I just haven't done it, but
definitely just gonna go next week. Try to figure out a way to maybe put Maractus in here. Cause I don't really know who I have next week, but
yeah, depending on the matchup, Maractus can be pretty good for you, depending on the matchup.
And then I could probably either run I'm kind of mad that looking at this, I kind of wanted to have I wish I had Galarian Darmanitan.
Yeah, everyone wishes they had Galarian Darmanitan.
Yeah, I kind of thinking about it. I'm like, if I Galarian Darmanitan, Choice Band, Choice Scarf, basically Choice Band, Choice Scarf because of Guerrilla Tactics.
I mean, Galarian Darmanitan will make any team better. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, but I mean, lost. I'm hoping I can at least make it to the playoffs this season. So.
Yeah, man, I wish you the best of luck. It was pretty fun for the first battle. I was dreading it because of the Trick Room possibilities, but I was also like excited to do it, but I was also upset because I didn't think I was going to be able to record it, and I'm super glad I was able to record it and whatnot.
I know, that's good.
So yeah, man.
Well, yeah, definitely gonna start working on my team now and cry.
So. Well, all right. Well, don't cry too hard. I'll see you. I'll see you in the future. Maybe in the playoffs.
Maybe. Who knows? But thanks for inviting me to do this.
I really wanted to do the whole interview thing. I keep forgetting to do it in my other draft league, but I think for this one I'm gonna try to, as much as possible, just to get inside the minds of everyone else that are trying to battle and whatnot, and get to know a little more.
Yeah, this is really my first time really ever doing competitive. I've been watching it and been wanting to do it. It's just that I just really didn't want to take the time to doing it. And now that Sword and Shield is out, the ability to get money faster, the ability to
everything is so much easier in this game.
Easier. I feel like Pokemon did that on purpose. I feel like they put the exploit in the game for the luxury ball thing on purpose.
Oh, I mean, it's an exploit, but I don't know if they put it on purpose. They definitely, obviously, made the luxury balls sellable at a high price on purpose. But yeah, I mean, maybe they do know what they're doing when it comes to the exploits.
Because this is the best way to start getting competitive if you haven't even got into it yet.
It really is. Like, honestly, I've been having so much fun doing Wi-Fi battles and stuff like that, and now I can actually do them again.
And the thing I like about my team, the team that I drafted, I just use this team that I have right now that I used against you and just use Trick Room. And I body. So, yeah, it's kind of tough to take a loss. But this just shows me I can bounce back because I could have possibly bounced back in this match.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah, everyone's can win. You know what I'm saying? Like, just 2 different plays and you would have been fine.
But then again, thanks for having me on this interview thing. I actually really liked it. This is actually kind of fun.
No problem, dude. I love hearing people's thoughts about the Pokemon battles.
I've been playing Pokemon for a while, so ever since I started in Gen 4 when I was a little baby. Came out the womb.
Came out the womb playing Platinum.
Yeah. But good luck on your next week because I plan on going to the playoffs this year.
Yeah, dude. I hope to see you there, man. I hope to see you there. A week 1 rematch would be great.
Yeah, it would.
It'd be great.
Really great.
But all right, man. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, same here. Have a nice day, man.
You too. See ya. Peace. And peace to y'all. See y'all next week.